vitamins, function, sources and requirements.
Talking about vitamins. Vitamins are defined as organic compounds present in many natural foodstuffs which are required by the body, otherwise resulting in deficiencies or diseases. Vitamins are a group of substances required by the body for the process of natural functions of cells, growth and development. They are categorised as either fat-soluble or water-soluble. Fat-soluble vitamins are sorted within the fatty tissues of the body before they are released into the bloodstream. These include vitamins A, D, E and K. Water-soluble vitamins are used instantly by the body, with any excess excreted through the body through the urine. These include vitamins B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B7, B9, B12 and vitamin C. Vitamins are a crucial part of the diet and they cannot be synthesized by the body. It is vital to ensure that diets contain sufficient amounts of each nutrient to ensure proper function in bodies. However, it is also important to ensure too much of a certain vitamin is not provided, as this can also cause issues. For example, excess amounts of vitamin A has been known to cause toxic effects and lead to bone weakness in dogs.
First we'll be talking about vitamin A. Vitamin A was the first fat-soluble vitamin to be discovered. It was found in many forms such as retinoic acid, retinaldehyde and retinol palmate. Once vitamin A is ingested, it is stored in fat cells, normally in the liver, and it will remain in the liver until it is needed by the body. Vitamin A serves many different functions within the body, such as the maintenance of the immune system and good vision. Vitamin A is needed by the retina of the eye in the form of retinol, which combines with the protein opsin to form rhodopsin, the light-absorbing molecule which is necessary for low light and colour vision. Vitamin A has also very different roles as retinoic acid, which is important for the hormone growth factor of epithelial and other cells. Sources include milk, eggs, poultry, kidneys, liver and fish oils. Other sources of vitamin A is a substance called beta-carotene, which is converted by the body into vitamin A. It is also found in orange, yellow and green vegetables and fruits. Vitamin A is often not deficient in livestock such as cattle, as they are fed on the correct pasture and should be a necessary supplement, especially in growing puppies, as puppies are not born with the liver storage of this vitamin. However, the colostrum from the mother's milk is rich in vitamin A and provides an important first source, but should be still provided throughout the puppy's life stage to ensure liver storage of vitamin A. This can be provided by giving a good brand commercial puppy food, as this is already nutritionally balanced.
The following table shows vitamins B1 to 5, their functions, where they are sourced, deficiencies and excess amounts, and examples for the daily intake of dogs. For example, B1. This maintains the nervous system. It promotes health of skin, hair, eyes, mouth and liver, and it helps the body to cope with stress. It's found in sources such as romaine lettuce, spinach, tomatoes, whole grain cereals, liver, green peas and sunflower seeds. Deficiencies can lead to symptoms such as weakness and pain in limbs, weight loss, irregular heartbeat or death. An example for a dog's daily intake would be approximately 0.1 milligrams per pound. An example for B3 would be the function, they're part of an enzyme required for the metabolism of energy, and it aids in the maintenance of the nervous and digestive system along with skin and health. It's sourced from meat, poultry, whole grain cereal and leafy green vegetables. Deficiencies can include dermatitis, insomnia and confusion. The daily intake for dogs would be 0.12 milligrams per pound. Continuing from the previous slide, these are vitamins B6 to B12. B12, for example, is part of an enzyme required for the production of cells and important for the proper functioning of nerves. They are sourced from meat, poultry, fish, milk and eggs. Deficiencies can cause symptoms such as diarrhea, low birth weights and rates, poor quality of wool growth in sheep, and suppressed appetite in many animals. For a daily intake for a dog, there are required approximately 0.00025 milligrams per pound.
Now we will be talking about vitamin C. Vitamin C is responsible for the growth and repair of tissues within the body. However, it is not required by certain animals, for example a dog, as it is naturally synthesized by the body. This means the body can produce it itself without providing it in the diet. Sources of vitamin C include citrus fruits and vegetables. Deficiencies in vitamin C often cause the body to have problems creating collagen. Collagen is an extremely important factor in tissue and bone formation and can leave an animal with severe problems and pain. Guinea pigs are an example of a rich vitamin C diet dependent animal and can obtain scurvy if their diets are lacking in it. Diets lacking in vitamin C can cause an animal to develop scurvy. This causes the body to have problems creating collagen. Vitamin D. There are two main sources of vitamin D. It is made in the skin by exposure to sunlight, and there are a few dietary sources including fish and cheese. Vitamin D plays an extremely important role in regulating the calcium and phosphorus levels within the bloodstream. It is also important for the process of ossification, which is seen here in figure 1, which is the formation of bones, nerve and muscle control. It is important to provide reptiles with access to UV light, as this is necessary for a reptile to produce its own vitamin D. Furry animals and birds may not get much sunlight to their skin. However, they can make vitamin D in their fur or feathers, and then it is swallowed when they groom themselves. Like humans, animals that do not get enough vitamin D can develop rickets. This is where bones become soft and weak.
Vitamin E. This is also known as tocopherol, which is an antioxidant. It's partly responsible for the process of formation of erythrocytes, which are red blood cells. It is responsible for assisting the body in the utilisation of vitamin K. It is also responsible for working very closely with the mineral selenium, where it assists the body with the absorption of selenium. Sources are green leafy vegetables, which is said to be one of the key sources for the consumption of vitamin E. Plants synthesize 8 different molecules with vitamin E antioxidant activity, therefore it will be a prime source for this vitamin. Deficiencies. Diagnosis is usually based on measuring the ratio of plasma alpha tocopherol to total plasma lipids. A low ratio would indicate that vitamin E is deficient. Signs of deficiencies include accelerated destruction of red blood cells. This would include low red blood cell levels in a blood test. Other signs are muscle disease, nutritional myopathy. This disorder is most commonly seen in pigs, cattle, sheep, and is characterized by cardiac and skeletal muscle necrosis and calcification. Sometimes observed shortly after birth. In many cases, there is a clear interaction between vitamin E and selenium deficiency in the pathogenesis of this syndrome.
Vitamin K. Vitamin K is responsible for the clotting of blood and prevents osteoporosis, which is a disease of the bones where they become fragile and weak. Vitamin K is also involved in calcium crystallization, which is where crystals of calcium are deposited around the joints, causing discomfort, also known as arthritis. Sources of vitamin K include green leafy vegetables, oats and wheat, green peas, liver and soybeans. Deficiency can be induced by dichromaral poisoning such as warfarin rat poison and mouldy clover hay, which inhibit the action of vitamin K. If vitamin K deficiency is suspected, the cause of the problem needs to be removed. Supplements can then be given via an injection or by being added to feed. Signs of vitamin K deficiency include problems with blood clotting, lameness, and also abdominal pain.
Finally, here are some examples of vitamins and requirements for a range of species. Unlike dogs, guinea pigs are unable to synthesize vitamin C, therefore it must be adequately provided within the diet on a daily basis. Guinea pigs are required approximately 10 to 30 grams per kilograms of vitamin C to maintain good health. Depending on their life stage of a guinea pig, they require an increased amount if they are young, pregnant or ill. To recover from issues such as scurvy, they require approximately 50 grams per kilogram within their food. If a cow is lacking in vitamin E, milk quality is often reduced, and when feeding its young, the calf has a high chance of developing chronic skeletal and cardiac muscle issues. Many species of reptile, including carnivorous and omnivorous, have different requirements for vitamins. For example, B2 omnivores require 8 parts per million and carnivores require 2 to 4 parts per million. Reptiles also require sufficient sunlight or UVB exposure to ensure they are receiving adequate levels of vitamin D for the prevention of metabolic bone disease. Lack of exposure to UV light or insufficient vitamin D3 supplements can induce metabolic bone disease. UV lights are thought to be essential in basking species for the photochemical production of the active form of vitamin D, which in reptiles is believed to be cholecalciferol or vitamin D3. Large cats, such as tigers, often receive more vitamins in their food if they are fed fresh raw meat. Key vitamins required and the minimum amounts include vitamin A is 7,500 IU and vitamin D is 850 IU.